man is back.
Oh, okay, boys. Oh my gosh, the man got that stuff. This is a 5 out of freaking 5.
It is beat making time.
Next week is E3 week. My album comes out next week.
I have the leopard. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But look at that, my God.
This is your boy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy Dash True Inferno. Back at it with another Call of Duty Black Ops 6 commentary video gameplay for you guys. And I understand that this video is kind of late, but in this case, that might be a good thing. Granted, it's a little bit later than I want it to be, but the fact that it's late to begin with might be a good thing, because originally I was going to do another video talk about Nintendo again, how Nintendo is constantly messing up to the point where an entire country is going after them. But that's got to wait until later on in the week. So what's going on now? Well, some news broke a couple of days ago, and you won't believe this. So now, before I get into this news, first of all, this ain't really news. This is actually somewhat of a leak. So at this moment in time, we're going to look at this as a rumor. This is not official, because no major company came out that is involved, came out and said, yeah, we are doing this. This is legit. Nothing like that has happened at this moment in time of me recording this video. So this is just a rumor. This is just a leak. So I'm not going to repeat that throughout this video. I may slip into it once in, or wherever, once in a while, but just to remind everybody, this is not official. It's just a leak. It's just a rumor. But there is some, you still got to take this kind of seriously. And we'll get more into it later on in this video. So what am I talking about? You've seen the title, so you know what I'm talking about. But here we go. So it is possible that Grand Theft Auto 6 could hit 60 FPS on the PlayStation 5 Pro with Sony's help, and that is something that an insider have claimed. Now, if I recall correctly, I believe I read something along the lines of Grand Theft Auto 6 will be delayed again, or I know it's delayed already. I forgot if it was the spring of 2026, or they said March of 2026. I don't remember what they said originally, but if they said March of 2026, then it's going to be delayed. Then again, this is alleged, this is a rumor, this is a leak, then it's going to be delayed again, assuming that it was delayed to come out in March of 2026. Again, I don't remember if that was said or not, or they said spring of 2026. Because they said spring of 2026, then this is pretty much along that same wavelength right there. Now, what am I talking about? Let's get on with this article. This is from, how you pronounce this? Claus Omega Gamer, or no, that's not it. It's ClausoMeGamer.com. There you go. ClausoMeGamer. There you go. Okay, so here's what they said. GTA 6 runs at 60 FPS on the PS5 Pro when optimized for digital or different graphical settings. A new report has from insider and reviewer Detector C's claims that Rockstar's Grand Theft Auto 6 is currently hitting a smooth 60 frames per second on the PlayStation 5 Pro, and only on PlayStation 5. No other system is able to hit that mark for the time being. In a tweet that popped up earlier on July the 19th, that is, insider Detective C said Rockstar is fine-tuning Grand Theft Auto 6 specifically for the PlayStation 5 Pro, and PlayStation engineers are helping out directly. This teamwork seems to be a part of a bigger marketing deal between Rockstar and PlayStation, and it may pave the way for a special GTA 6 PS5 bundles during the next promotional push. GTA 6 has been and continue to hit 60 FPS while being optimized for the PlayStation Pro on multiple graphical settings. C's wrote, adding that the current target release date is May 2026. So that's where the whole, I don't remember when, I remember it was delayed already. I don't remember it was delayed to March of 2026, or if they said spring of 2026. If they said March, then it's going to be delayed again for 2 more months, according to this guy here. But if they said spring, then it's pretty much right on track. Moving on with the article. Gamers can expect several graphic settings when the title debuts, and the PlayStation 5 Pro will unlock the sharper visual and higher frame rate options we've seen in other cross-gen releases outside of PC, of course. At the time, 60 FPS is only on PlayStation 5 Pro, but that could change before the release of the game next year. Rockstar's tuning work isn't stopping with Grand Theft Auto 6. C says Sony engineers are also teaming up with the studio on a handful of other projects to optimize for PS5 Pro. If true, this is a strong indication of an exclusive marketing deal between Sony and Rockstar. So the tweet that he put out is as follows. So he started off with this one. I have some info on GTA 6 and PlayStation that I'm waiting to clear before I put it out. I don't believe it would be an issue, but I like to be safe now because apparently there was, based on what I heard from Rich Tomorrow, aka Review Tech USA, on when because this is how I first found out about it because of his video. He said that this dude, Detective C, was banned from some subreddit because he leaked something, I think something about Dead Space, that was apparently true, and they kicked him out for that. I don't remember if it was Dead Space or something else, but yeah, he was kicked out from a subreddit because he leaked something that came to be true. So there's some credibility here with this guy. Speaking of this guy, now let's get on to the main tweet that he put out. GTA 6 has been and continues to hit 60 FPS while being optimized for the PS5 Pro on multiple graphical settings. PS engineers are assisting with the optimization due to the new tech being implemented and rolled out with a current target date of May 2026. They are also assisting on several other Rockstar titles that are rolling out in the near future, pre-PS5 Pro 2026 update. As of right now, 60 FPS is being achieved on the PS5 Pro only. This could obviously change before release. It is anticipated that GTA 6 will have multiple graphical options on the PS5 Pro on release. Also, the PlayStation Rockstar marketing deal is what's allowing and encouraging this collaboration on optimization. Should see several GTA 6 / PS bundles in the next marketing push. This info is from a PlayStation engineer who have provided highly accurate and verified info several times in the past. Wow, okay. So, let's check this out. Getting back to the article. Is an exclusive marketing deal surprising? No, since Xbox has pretty much grown in the tower and just recently shut down many of its in-development projects to invest in AI, which is interesting. And then they talk about the history in terms of Sony and Rockstar, which is true. Obviously, we got Grand Theft Auto 5. We got Red Dead Redemption 2. So, yeah, there have been some collabs between Sony and Rockstar in the past. And that's pretty much the end of this article. So, you know what's funny about this? When the PS5 Pro was announced, I was telling people, don't get that. Y'all better off just getting a PC. Y'all better off just building a PC. Because PC is still going to be powerful than the PlayStation 5 Pro. Now, if memory serves me correctly, GTA 6 will not come out on PC immediately. I think it's going to come out a year later, whatever the case may be, after come out on consoles, something along those lines. Again, I don't remember off the top of my head, so don't judge me on that. But in terms of consoles, this is interesting. This is that little light of positivity for you guys that already have a PlayStation 5 Pro. Because again, I still believe that the PlayStation 5 Pro is not worth all that money. Not to mention they still skip it out on some features, like for example the stand, and there's other stuff. I don't remember off the top of my head all that I said, but yeah, the PlayStation 5 Pro is skipping out on a number of stuff that should be included with the system, especially at that price range. So if you already have a PS5 Pro, then yo, you may have a little bit of a light right here because of this rumor or leak. If this becomes true, again, it's just a rumor, it's just a leak, it's not official yet, but there's some credibility here, so who knows? It could be happening. It could be happening. So if you got a PS5 Pro, yeah, you need to get that Grand Theft Auto 6. I mean, I got a regular PlayStation 5, so I'm still getting Grand Theft Auto 6 no matter what. But if you got a PS5 Pro, then yeah, you definitely should get this. And what's going to be very interesting is another reason why I said not to get the PlayStation 5 Pro is because of the fact that you know they're going to come out with a PS6. You know they're going to come out with a PS6. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. They're going to come out with a PS6. Now, the question is, will it cost? How much will that bad boy cost? I don't know. So that one is going to be very interesting. So with that said, since you know they're going to come out with a PS6, and the PS6 is going to be powerful than the PlayStation 5 Pro. If this rumor, this leak comes out to be true, then you know the PS6 is going to be running on 60 FPS. It got to. Especially since they're trying to do that on the PS5 Pro for Rockstar games, then the PS6 got to do the same. So if you're a little bit patient, then yeah, you could just get if you don't have a PS5 Pro, then just wait for the PS6 and then get well, assuming you don't have the game already, then get the game on PS6. Now, if you're somebody who, like me, will probably get the game on the regular PS5 and then the PS6 drops, I may get that system depending on how much it is, I don't know. Then it's like, okay, I got the game on PS5, but I want it on PS6. So would they charge me like an extra $10? So how would that work? You know, Sony, they like to be gritty. So they may say, oh, you got the game on PS5? Oh, well, buy it again, but for the PS6. And I'm like, no, fuck you. I'm not doing that. So we'll see what happens with that. We'll see what happens with that. But yo, this is some major, major news. Assuming, again, it is true. Because again, this is all coming from a leaker. But the leaker have credibility and to a degree. And even the leaker said that he got his info from a PlayStation engineer who, according to him, he had to check and see if it was okay for him to drop this news before, you know, and once apparently he got clearance to drop the news, so he was okay with it. So yeah, he was okay in dropping the news. So there you go with that. All right, so that's the news I have for you guys. Again, I'm gonna come out with that Nintendo video later on this week. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Nintendo keep messing up again, and yeah, it just being continue to be bad. But nevertheless, let me know in the comment section below what you think about this whole PS5 Pro fiasco with Grand Theft Auto 6. And do you have a PS5 Pro? Do you want to get a PS5 Pro despite that video that I put out about the PS5 Pro? Or are you going to wait for the PS6 like I am? So what's your plans? What y'all going to do? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm going to call it a wrap now. So with all that said, y'all know this is your boy New Jack Ass B, aka New Stimulate Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah.